First of all, Rebecca, I was just wondering, personally wise and team wise, how do you like the team and the performance of the team so far?
Yeah, I think that I'm impressed with how we've continued to build every game. I think that in this league, every game is going to be a tight game, and we've noticed that the past few, but we've been super resilient, so I'm liking the trajectory of our team.
Is there a big improvement of this edition compared to last season?
You know, obviously with the expansion draft and a new season, you do lose some pieces, and I think that it took a little bit for us to figure out our new identity. And you know, you take obviously going to the championship. There's a core group of us that are still here, and you know, we are itching to get back into that moment. So you know, we're doing whatever we can to relive that.
Speaking of that championship, was it hard for you guys as a team and personally to reset after having lived something so big in intensity?
For me personally, at the point in my career, you never know when you're going to get back into those championship moments, so it was obviously really disappointing, but I think it was good motivation in the off season to want to get there again and compete for championships.
Before we go on a little back in the past, can we talk about where you play your minor hockey, and if there was an influential figure that helped you become the athlete that you are?
Yeah, I played, obviously I'm from Ottawa, so I played with the Gloucester Rangers with the boys growing up, and then I played Canada Rangers. I switched over in about the 7th or 8th grade, and then played with the Lady Sens, so kind of all local Ottawa teams. And I would say my dad and my brother had big influences on me. My dad coached me growing up, and my brother still plays professionally, so we you know, push ideas back on each other, and we train and compete against each other.
Do you still do that to this day?
Yeah, it's always fun when he's in town. He's not in town often, but when he is, we always get the chance to skate together, and he watches a lot of my games and tells me how I can improve.
The younger girls, we were talking about Rory Gilday, I was talking about the integration, how easier it is, like with a good group and all that. Like, give us your thought about like the team spirit and what makes this team so tight-knit.
I think that from, you know, the oldest player on the team to the youngest player on the team, everyone just gets along really well. And I think that, you know, when you are just trying to achieve a goal, it's easy to get along well. And there's no real egos in our locker room, which is nice to see. Everyone has an important role, and we need everyone to be competing.
Who's your favorite player in the team? Who's your favorite teammate on the team?
I mean, I love a lot of my teammates, but I think that one person I look up to the most is Brianne Jenner. I think that just the way that she carries herself every day, and you know, even in the off season, the way that she's just such a good leader for us. And you know, I've been lucky to play with her before in my career, and to be back with her again is special. Can
you give us your thought about the relationship, because there seems to be a common comment throughout the league that there's a special link between the market, the fan base here, and its team. Mm-hmm. Can you agree with that, and what makes it so special?
Yeah, I think that Charge fans just feel really connected to our group. They feel welcomed. It's an inclusive environment where you know, everyone can come and enjoy a game. And if you look into our crowd, there's different ages, different genders, different backgrounds, and I think that's what makes Ottawa special, but also what makes our fan base special.
On a personal level, you're a part of the Do It for Darren Foundation, something that's been here for a long time, and that's very important for the health, mental health. First, give us your thought, your relationship with Darren. You were a close friend and all that, and how important is it for you to be attached to that foundation?
Yeah, Darren is and was a close friend of mine growing up. We played a lot of our minor hockey together, and was a teammate of hers when she passed away. And honestly, DIFD and Do It for Darren was just a way for us to honor her. When she passed, we wanted to find ways to just remember her, and so it started with just purple ribbons on our hair and purple tape on our stick, and you know, we wanted to make a sticker that said DIFD, and purple was her favorite color, so that's, you know, it started with our team putting it on. Then we had other teams in the city that wanted those stickers for her memory, and it just kind of spiraled from there. And I think that, you know, the Richardsons were so open with her tragedy, and I think that just opened the segue for conversation around youth mental health and suicide. And you know, I like to think that the DIFD and Do It for Darren has saved many lives in the city of Ottawa and has impacted a lot of lives. So you know, I think that Darren was the type of person who was super outgoing and fun, and you know, suffered a lot in silence. So I'm always trying to find ways to help my teammates you know that they're loved and that they can talk about these hard conversations. And I'm proud to have brought DIFD throughout my career, whether that was in high school or college and into the pros.
Keep on the good work, because I think that's a cause that's very important throughout the city and throughout the planet. good luck for the rest of the season, and
Thank
thanks
you.
for doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.